Hey everyone, we are live. Give me a moment to get people in and get things set up. Hey everyone. We will get started very, very soon because I am going to try my best to do all of this in an hour. One, because Sophia goes live at 8 for her sneak peeks and 2026 stuff. And also because I have a house full of injured beings. Ellie is going in for her check-in tomorrow, so hopefully, fingers crossed, her ACL is healing like it should. And then my brain stopped. And then my husband, of course, broke 2 ribs and is doing better, but still hasn't gone up and down stairs. So I left him. So hopefully he's okay. I have my phone next to me. He can text me, but Ellie can't obviously let herself out. Neither can Harper, and Sean can't bring them out because he can't walk the dog. So, you know, so that's why I'm going to try to limit it to an hour if I can for those 2 reasons. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hey, Northampton. It is freezing here. Freezing. It is so cold, guys. It is ridiculously cold. It is windy and freezing. Hi, Sophia. Yeah, it's awful. It's like I don't know. I mean, we had like one day, Thursday. What day was it? There was one day that was actually like decent, and you don't have to be on time. It's okay. You guys can pop in and out anytime you like. Yeah, there was one day that was like decent, maybe 40s, but it is so cold right now and so windy. Last night it was so windy that I couldn't sleep because I was just like, the wind sounds like it's gonna knock down the house. I was like, what is happening? Oh, I see. Yeah, I believe that. Toronto's beautiful though. Yeah, be very careful. Very, very careful because like I said, that's how Sean broke his ribs, falling on the stairs. Yeah, you know what it was is because we had a lot of rain the other day, and then it was cold, and then everything turned to ice, and it's been very, very unpleasant here, like just ridiculous, just awful. Wow, 47 in Dallas. That's cold for Dallas. I mean, not for here. Like for here, 47 is warm, but oh, ew. Yeah. My mother, I mean, she doesn't really go outside. Whoa, negative 30? Oh, Celsius. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's still bad, but for a minute I was like, duh. Thank you. Yeah, it's my husband has never been injured and never been sick. Like I don't think he's even had the flu. Yeah, like he's had like colds, but he's never really been sick or been injured. So, um, yeah, it's going, it's going. All right, guys. So, like I said, I'm going to try to keep this to an hour. One, because Sophia's going to go live at 8, and two, because I have a house full hold of beings that need me. How I'm going to do this is I have already picked a whole 12 names, and then I have 12 numbers, and I will pick a name, and then I will pick a number out, and that will be the gift that you have won. If you are not on this live, that is fine. Do not worry about it. I'm going to announce it on this live, and then afterwards I will post everybody's ats, whatever your handle, my brain handle is. But do not, if somebody reaches out to you, if you get, don't answer anybody that isn't me. If you have any questions or it looks weird, just DM me, or if you're on Discord, message me there. My email, as I've said many times, is Jenn, JENN allfeisty@gmail.com. You can always email me. If you get an email from me at any point in the future, yes, that's legitimate. But any other email that looks in any way strange, just don't answer it. And here on YouTube, if you get a comment from a spam or something, just ignore it. I was told that on the bag video I did with Michelle, there was a bunch of like bots, spam bots on that one. I don't know I think they do it on Sophia's bag videos too. They like the bag videos for some reason. I'm not sure why, but. Ooh, 80 to 30. That is rough. Okay. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to talk very, very quickly about what I have on my face. And actually, Sophia and I were talking about this not that long ago, and it showed up about an hour ago. I have the new spring Dior. I did not pick up all of it. I did pick up some of it though, so you guys could see it. So I'll have a review for you soon. But the things that I would say just off the top of my head is that this little thing is cute. This little key ring that you can put your gloss in. That is adorable. I mean, it's, plastic, but it's still adorable. The gloss does have the warming lip plumping thing going on. And the one that I got is like mocha or something. I'll show you. That's the shade. These do not have a lot of pigment, if any pigment. It's sparkly. This is one of the sparkly ones. And again, I'll have a detailed review, like a normal review, but since I have it here in front of me, I might as well show it to you. It is in shade Mocha, 088 Mocha, and it's sparkly. And it's very pretty. I mean, I'm not saying it's not nice, but I've always liked the Dior lip oils. In fact, they were my original favorites because I love the very large doe foot. I think they're really good, and I like the lip oil. But this particular formula, I mean, I'm not going to run out and buy a whole bunch of lip oils, guys. I just would tell you that I think the whole collection is sheer. The eyeshadows are sheer. I'm not particularly impressed. I'm just kind of like, eh. The bronzer, I actually do like, but I haven't really played around with it enough to give you like an actual review. I have Soft Fair. This is 02. This way you can just see the shade. What I would say is it is a bronzy shade. And the reason I can say that with pretty good clarity is that I have the light on as well on my face, the contour. And that's the contour. That's the new bronzer in 02. So this is in 1 in the contour, 02 in the bronzer. So it's definitely a different shade. It's definitely a bronzier shade. I can give you that. It does feel like the same formula. I really like this formula. I like the Dior foundations in that formula. I like the contour sticks in that formula. Not surprising, I like the bronzer stick in the formula. So I like it. But again, I have a feeling, and I don't want to ruin anyone's day here, but I have a feeling that the Dior collection overall is really not going to be all that interesting. I would say the bronzer is going to be the most interesting. And then the other thing that some people will like, which I actually like, is the Candy Floss blush. This is actually on my cheeks now. It's kind of hard to see because this is on camera on my computer, but it's a nice shade. The problem with it though, is it's got like sparkle to it, and that's annoying. So some people will like it. I actually think it's nice. Like, I think it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I think it's pretty color, but it does have sparkle. So again, if you're not looking for a sheer sparkly look, I don't think you're gonna love it. But the bronzing stick, I like the bronzing stick, but that's not a surprise because I don't think the formula is that different. The perfume, I did buy the perfume in the iris and what was this? Iris and raspberry. Iris and raspberry. It's not terrible. But it's a synthetic smelling raspberry and iris. And in my opinion, it is not worth it. Save your money for more expensive perfumes or perfumes that are the same price and frankly have better quality ingredients. That one, it's not terrible. It actually smells very nice on me, but it smells very pedestrian, very like I picked it up, you know, this sounds terrible, but I picked it up at Ulta at Sephora because it was on sale and it looked like it was basic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not bad. It actually smells fine. It smells nice, slightly candyish. You know what I mean? Like not bad, but just unsophisticated. Yes, unsophisticated is an excellent way to put it. It's not a bad scent, and honestly, I would say if you were a younger person and you either A, haven't really played around with perfumes for very long and so don't have as much of a it does take time, a refined palate, a nose for perfumes. Yeah, I think this would be a good starter perfume. I think it might be great for somebody who's just a lot younger and not wearing, you know, a lot of perfume that you want something light and fruity. It's nice. But not if you're somebody who has like a collection like I do or no. They're teeny bopper scents. I mean, they're fine. Like it's not a terrible smell. It's not like Figuerotique, which cost how much? $220 for a small bottle. And I was like, well, I don't even know what this is. It's not like that. I mean, it smells fine. It's nice, but it's for a young person. That's what I get from it. So yeah. All right, let's pick the first name. All right. Yes, Bath and Body Works. Very much Bath and Body Works. It's Rare's really nice. Surprising, right? I know. I wouldn't have guessed it either, but it was really nice. Yes. Yes. A long time ago, they used to be nice. I have an old one. The Privy line is good. I actually have a Bois Talisman here that I'm going to try again because I did like it, but I need more of it to try. And then the new one that's coming out is Cure something. It's a leather. It's replacing Cure Canage that used to exist in the Privé line, which I loved. And I don't know why they got rid of it, but anyway. So let's see. Yeah, I like Bois Talisman too. I think it's good. All right, I have to use my little magnifying glass because I can't. I'm like, I need some sleep. Okay, so the first winner, and if I pronounce anything wrong, again, I'll post all the names. Is Catherine Lynn Fraser 2001. That's the whole name. Catherine. Yep, Catherine Lynn Fraser 2001. And so then what I'm going to do is pick from the other box, pick a number. And it's number 10. See, we have a number 10. These two are together. So I'm going to assume your name is Catherine. Catherine, you will win number 10. I will fold these up together so I know these two are together and put it like right here in front of me so that I cannot in any way screw it up. So we'll keep going. Yeah, you know, it's the thing about really good perfumes, if you be careful driving home while listening, don't get in an accident. The thing about perfumes, it's like anything else, wine or food. Like if you really start delving into it and try out different things and develop a more refined palate, it makes it hard when you try something really basic to be fair. because there's nothing wrong with this fragrance, actually. Like, it's not bad. It's a cute bottle. I like the fact that they, made it look like the other bottles in the Dior. I mean, the purple is kind of pretty. There's been a couple of comments about, that the rose is bad, that the peach is nice, but this one, the raspberry iris one, is the nicest one. I don't know. I didn't get the others, but that's what I like. But the thing is, if you've smelled something like, especially from like the Dior Privé line from like 20 years ago, the composition, the blending is just so good. I can't even. I am going to do a favorite perfume video. I did finally get the London Fog. It's on its way to me. Brandt's London Fog, which was my favorite perfume that I discovered in 2025, but it actually came out in 2024, like the Comet. So it's coming. it's still on its way. I don't know what's been going on with the mail, but it's just like, I know. I don't know what's going on with the Dior stuff. We'll talk about it, because I've also got news on other stuff that's coming out for the Chanel, which we'll get into. All right, the next winner is Laurel's _makeup_fun, and the number is 7. So I will put those two together. And don't worry, like I said, I will post, like, I'll have pictures of what you won, and I'll make sure the names are like perfectly correct and all that good stuff. It's just, this is going to be a little, because everything that's going on is going on. I feel like I'm just getting it out of the way, right? Like, I mean, everything that could go wrong in a way, like, went wrong. So I'm just like, all right, so 2026 is going to be fabulous. Okay. So let's talk about Chanel real quick here. Chanel is launching very soon, next week. This all seems extremely early, but I know it's always launched in January, but this just seems, I don't know, it seems very early to me. So very early next week, and you're going to have the oversized eyeshadow and blush palette. They're calling it Rouge Noir Confidence. There's the Balm Essential multi-use glow stick in Cute, which I probably will not buy because I don't like the Balm Essentials. There are 2 long-wearing eyeshadows. There's mascara in Rouge Noir, which is we've had before. Eyeliner in Rouge Noir, which I will not buy. The Shine Liquid Lip Color in Rouge Noir, which I will not buy. Irreverent, Effronte, and Audacious. I know it's supposed to be audacious, but that's not how it's spelled. But anyway, in luminous matte lip colors, there will also be a Rouge Noir. Again, this is all based on giving Rouge Noir a modern update. And the idea is that there's a sweet hidden pink tone, like, in it. I don't know. And then the couture packaging. So we'll see. All inspired by the legendary Vamp nail polish, which I wore to law school, and everybody asked if why I had black nail polish on. But anyway, the idea is going to be great for Valentine's Day. There are 3 nail polishes: Rouge Noir, of course, Performer, and Moderniste. Moderniste is like this gray shade. I will not be getting these lipsticks. First of all, they're luminous mattes, and I have enough luminous mattes to last me for a while. They're probably, anyone who likes a deeper lip shade, you're going to love these. Same for the nail polishes. There's also a Rouge Noir collection of 3 professional makeup brushes in the special set that they're doing. I will, of course, get the palette, the oversized palette, the eyeshadows, so you guys can see those. But the rest of it, more than likely, I am not going to buy. If for some reason you absolutely must see one of the lipstick colors or something, let me know which one, because I will get it. But yeah, I will not be buying the entire collection, just like I did not buy the entire Dior collection. Yeah, see, Nitu can say it. I'm just not saying it. I'll put it back up for just a second. Hey, Ramirez. Ramiro. If you guys haven't shopped from Ramiro for Louis Vuitton, you need to contact him. I things before things went sideways, I contacted him about the new vanilla fragrance, which I still want to buy, and then of course got sidetracked with Ellie and Sean and everything. But I do want to pick up the new vanilla fragrance. It's fantastic. It's just very expensive, and the lipstick, as I said in my video, is my favorite. So I will be getting that at some point too. More shades. Yeah, I have a couple. Yeah, I heard the cocoa ones are coming back. I hope they are. Yes, I would absolutely choose the Fenty over the Dior. Yeah. The concealer, yes, I do. It's actually in boutiques now. The Chanel concealer, it's actually in boutiques now, but it will be at other stores on the 6th. And there'll be a Prada concealer as well. I don't have a date on that one. Then all the Dior. There's going to be a new collection from Clinique. They're going to have liners to go with the Honey collection. The Figuratique will be in more stores. Great. Hermes is middle of the month, so it's like the 15th. Armani's already out. The renovated one. Kilian has the new fragrance, Her Majesty, and then Byredo has Bois Obscure, which I am really interested in trying. Flower Bomb has a new one. I'm just seeing if there's anything else. Hourglass has a new foundation. Elemis will have their cleansing balm in green fig, although right now I'm afraid of anything fig related. And MAC and Charlotte Tilbury have some things. Westman is going to have some shade extensions as well of their contour stick. That's what's coming in the next couple weeks. So, I am not the biggest fan of spring collections. I've said that before. It's not my thing. I like the fall. I like the winter collections. Spring, I don't really wear a ton of makeup in the summer, and in the spring it's freezing here in New England. So I picked up the Dior because, as I said in my video, I am going to be picking up more things in 2026 that I don't like, that I know I'm probably not going to like, but I will try for all of you if it's Dior or Tom Ford or Chanel. But I won't pick up entire collections just because, at the end of the day, if we know it's going to be bad, like let's not spend money that we don't need. Between all of us here on YouTube, Sophia and myself and Michelle and many others, somebody will have picked up something that I haven't, and you'll get to try it out. But if there is something particular, always let me know. Like if there's a particular shade of lipstick or a particular shade of blush or something, I will always make that a priority if you guys tell me that's what you want. So, but I think the spring is, I think it's now if you mean the makeup, it's the 6th. But if you mean the clothing, if you mean Blazy's collection, the spring comes out technically March, but you need to pre-order now, basically. Which, Magenta Tanzanite. I feel like I have that one. Yes. I will look, Jennifer. I feel like I have. I think I do have that in my collection. I have so many now that sometimes, yeah. Byredo has a lot, in my opinion. I love Byredo because Byredo has a lot of violet in it, and that's one of my favorite notes, unfortunately. And Byredo is not inexpensive. Byredo is so expensive. I'm gonna have to go look. I feel like I have that. Yes. I don't know what's happening to Tom Ford. Don't know. Kilian has great lipsticks. It's that they don't have any new shades They have like a very limited shade range, and that's kind of it. That's the problem. I would love a lilac palette from Victoria Beckham. We should tell her that. New bronzer. I have not. I'm thinking. No, I have not heard of a new bronzer from Chanel. Not yet, anyway. That is good. That is good. Yeah, I know. Burrito's great. Here's the thing, guys. Like, one of the things that you have to, kind of keep in mind is we all have a ton of stuff. We all have so much makeup. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but I have more than enough, and I just decluttered a bunch. So I'm here to show you the new collections, and I will continue to do that. But we can only wear so much. The Gucci blushes I haven't tried yet. Do you guys want me to pick up Gucci? I will do that. I mean, I won't pick up. I'll pick up one. I'll find it. I'll go to my Sephora and get a shade. I've heard that they're not bad, but hey, Dawn, how are you? Yeah, the bronzing brick is good. I really like the bronzing brick. It's from the cream bronzers. Yeah, I do have the cream. Yep, they do look good. Okay. Arctic Rose. Okay. Yeah, I'm like I said, for the luxury items like Gucci or Byredo or whatever it is, if there's something particular, yeah. I will I'll go check them out. Okay, next winner. Lisa Parent 8627 and number 11. Again, these will all be posted. I promise you. Do not worry. Do not panic. Okay. All right. Got it. Gucci. Understood. On my list. Since I won't be picking up the entire collection from Chanel, I'll have some extra money. Next winner, Thursday Morning Thoughts. And number, I feel like number 8. If I remember correctly from the Gucci blush that I have, I didn't love it, but there was one shade that I really do like. And then the other ones I was kind of like, eh. But Gucci for me is kind of hit or miss. I like a lot of their lipsticks, but never like it's not a consistent love brand wise. Okay, then Laurels. Okay, so it's Laurels _ makeup _ fun. I feel like I already picked her. Did I already do that? I thought I already did. Let's take a look. I feel like maybe I'm just losing my mind. Also possible, but I feel like I did. Maybe not. Talk amongst yourselves as I figure this out, but I feel like I did. Gardenia Antigua. Oh, that sounds nice. I did pick her already. Okay, so this is the same one. All right, so what did I miss then? Well, we'll figure it out later. All right, so never mind. Hold on. I have her in there. I was going to say, I have it for which video? So it's not like she won twice. It's the same video. Okay, we'll pick another. Let's see. Jessie.p. So Jessa. Jessa, period, capital P. And you have one. Number 9. There you go. I haven't tried Jasmine Cusmono. Gardenia is tricky for me because sometimes gardenia, that can headache. Lauren. Yeah, I'll try the Gucci's. Yeah, the return one was kind of fun, right? So I really wasn't able to do those types of videos before because I didn't have the data. Now I have the data in large quantities because I have more subscribers. Although I have to keep getting you guys to subscribe. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure everybody else is subscribed. I know you all are subscribed, but so I can get my subscriber numbers up because the more I get my subscriber numbers up, the longer I can, stay on YouTube and not have to get corporate sponsorships and stuff. But it was interesting because I was looking at the information, trying to figure out what people bought and what they returned. And it was just, some of it was just really random. I was just like, I don't understand this one at all. And there were ones that you guys absolutely loved that I was like, okay, I think I talked about that once. So, okay. Gucci highlighter I liked. I did. Congratulations. Yes, please stop at a stoplight. Oh, you can't return things. It does depend. Yes, see, there you go. If you are watching Sophia or me or both of us, hopefully both of us, and you're not subscribed, I'm going to come to your house and give you Ellie for an hour. Actually, that would be a reward, so I won't do that. But you should subscribe, guys. It costs you nothing. It takes 5 seconds. You don't get any emails from me unless you want them. I mean, you can give me your email. I can email you. But when you subscribe, you don't get anything except subscribe to my channel. That's it. It doesn't cost you anything. You don't get any weird emails. You don't get any phone calls. I promise. All right. Stephanie Jones 2605. And number 2. Pink is the blush. Arctic Rose. Okay. I mean, I'll try it. I'll. Ramiro's the best. Guys, if you haven't shopped from him, he's absolutely fantastic. I'm very, very excited. Very, very excited. Let's see. Petra Pausic. Hopefully I spelled that right. Pronounced that right. Probably not. PAUSIC 4190. That could be Petra, and you just won, by the way. It could be that people returned the Byredo palettes because they came broken. You are right. They are incredibly fragile, and some of them are very, very soft, like different formulas in there. It is possible. It is. Number 6. Thank you, Maureen. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything, guys. This is not the membership. It's just subscribe to the channel so that, YouTube recognizes that we are people that people like to watch, and therefore they will share the channel. And the reason that's important, and I'm always very transparent with you all. You're welcome, Petra. Again, I'll have all the details, which one is which. Don't worry. It's just trying to get through this in a relatively short period of time. So the way YouTube doesn't pay us, we're not employees of YouTube. We're employees of ourselves. So I'm my own boss, and I can put things on YouTube or not put things on YouTube. YouTube does not pay me, but for every watch we get, for every view we get, there are ads, which I know you guys don't love. I don't love the ads either, but that's, if you think about television, right? That's how television worked. See, there was ads, and companies paid for ads during a show that was popular. If the Super Bowl, right? Super Bowl is coming up. The ad revenue for the Super Bowl, even now today, when people don't watch as much television, is very high. So retailers won't pay a lot for ads unless you have a lot of subscribers and they know that you're a good bet, that people are going to watch you. So the more subscribers you have, the better your ad revenue is, because one, the retailers realize that you're a good bet because you have more subscribers, so they pay you more. It's not a lot. It's like, I don't know, $20. I mean, we're not like a really great video gets you, I don't know, like a big video, like thousands and thousands of views. I'm not talking millions, thousands and thousands of views. I don't know, $50, $100. Like, it's not, we're not talking huge amounts of money. And then if you have a lot of subscribers, also other brands will come in and say, hey, I'd like to work with you and do a sponsorship or something. That's why the sponsorship, that's why the subscriber numbers matter. It matters that that I'm reaching out to all of you and you guys watch, because I do want to interact with more people, but it's because that way you can stay on YouTube and continue to do this. Otherwise, you either have to get, you have to do more corporate work and have them decide what we put up for videos, which I don't really want to do, or figure out other ways to get paid. And I really don't want to change that. I want the direction coming from all of you. So the more that you subscribe and the more that you get people to subscribe, it actually does make a huge difference. It is good. The Kalahari. It's really good. I have a video on it. Sophia, if you're still on, I know you're about to do your live, so I don't know if you're on. But anyone else who has the Kalahari, if you want to jump in. My favorite is Mineralscapes. The Mineralscapes is the cool bluish ones, but yes, like the live. Please like the live. But yeah, I mean, I think, yeah, I understand that. I don't have that. You can take certain ones out. I can tell you again, like transparently, the ones that I don't have on my channel that I've chosen not to have, alcohol, I have nothing against alcohol. Please feel free to drink, but I don't really think it fits with my channel. So I don't have alcohol, I don't have gambling, and I don't have anything political in my ad choices. Like, that's all you can do. You can't be like, I would like Nordstrom. Like, that doesn't work that way. You just have like general areas, if kind of that makes sense. Oh, Keon, thank you very much. Oh, Charlestown, really? That's a great area. My God, Charlestown's changed so much since I was a kid. We looked at Charlestown when we came back, my husband and I, looking for places, and I was just like, it's gotten so expensive, but it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Yeah. See, yeah, a lot of people really like the Kalahari. It's a really good palette. The formulas in the Byredos are really, really good. Yeah, Mineralscapes is the most inventive. I agree. Okay, so here's someone who doesn't like the again, it's the color stories. I think the formulas are phenomenal, but I would love to do a live, Ramiro. Email me or text me or whatever you want to do, whatever's easiest for you. We'll do a live. I'd be happy to do a live. Maybe I can come see you. We could do a live in your store. I would love to travel. I don't want to be here. It's cold and terrible. I can see who's in the US versus not in the US. Yes. Most of my viewers are in the US, but not everybody. Oh, Henry, thank you. I wasn't trying to shill for money. Now I feel like now I feel bad. That wasn't what I was trying to do. I was just trying to say subscribing is important to keep me on the channel. Okay, I feel bad. That's not what I said. Thank you, Jess. Yes, don't do those things when you're not at a red light. I don't want you to get hurt. Okay, the next winner. This is a cool name. The Squeet. Squeet. The Squeet. That's very. I don't know what it means, but I like it. Number one. My first dog that I rescued on my own, without my family, his name was Tweak, after a character on South Park, because he jittered all the time, and it was Yorkie, and he always was like, yeah. Yeah. And Petra, it's very true. We don't my husband he watches a lot of YouTube, and he was watching this one guy, and I'm going to start doing this, but who basically has a clip in every video. It's a very short clip. It's 5 seconds. It basically says, "Hi, it's really important that you subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. It costs you nothing, and it lets me, continue here on YouTube. Thanks, bye," kind of thing. Because it's not something that anybody really thinks of, which I totally understand because you're not in it. Like it doesn't. You're like, why would it matter? And that's why it matters. Even in me in the beginning, I was like, why does it matter the numbers? And then I was like, oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Everything's business, guys, even when you're. Yes, people come on, explain your names. Please tell me what the squeak means. The next one is Jennifer. It's a good name. Jennifer K999. And you are number 5. We're getting down there. Almost done. Let's see. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 more to go. Okay. I am on TikTok. I will tell you, I have not done a lot on TikTok. I have like 30. I have been trying to do more like shorts on YouTube and more stuff on Instagram Reels and TikTok. The issue becomes for me, I don't have an editor. I don't have anyone who helps me with the channel. And now that this is my first year full time. Woot woot, woot woot for me. And I got myself a gift for being full time on YouTube. I will have a video of what I bought myself. But so I can only I only have so much time. And so I put more time into YouTube because that's where I feel I fit the best. But I do have TikTok as well. And like I said, I just have to like keep doing different things and trying different things. And AI does help, not AI taking over as me, but helping me edit. That's a big one, Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Add my message. It's a lot of labor. It takes a lot more work than I think anyone understands. And I didn't either. I'll be honest. I mean, like when I used to see people, complain about, and I still don't complain about it, guys. I love my job. This is a great job. I am thrilled to be here. I am thrilled to get all the PR that I get. I'm thrilled to be here with you doing this. I am not in any way complaining. I mean, I love it, but it's work, like, any other job. Okay, Clarissa, CLARISSA dash V6 F. I really do want to know some of these, like, where did that come from? 3. Yeah, like Alfeisty. I mean, if you didn't know my maiden name was Alfisi, and you didn't know that somebody gave me that nickname of being all feisty years ago. And then when I started the channel, I was still doing lobbying. So I was just doing this very, like a couple hours a week. And I didn't want to get the two intertwined at all. Yeah, I am on Shop My. So I have Shop My pages. Yes, I do. A 30-minute long video. Depending on the topic and depending on how many visuals I'm doing with the video, it can take anywhere from a couple of days to a week. Now, that's not 8 hours a day for a couple of days, but it takes you that long because you're doing other things. You're filming B-roll, which is basically the pictures that you see. Like when I talk about a maximizer, right? I talk about the gloss. I show it to you. I put it on my lips, whatever. But I also have video of it outside or I have video of it on me outside, or I have video of Ellie running away with it, or whatever it is. That's taken at a different time at a different location. And so that all happens in a different place. And then all that information has to be put into a video, and then like text boxes and sounds that come up, and it's all kinds of, random stuff that you do there. And then once you get all of the editing done, it all has to be uploaded into the system for YouTube, which it can take quite a long time depending on the size of a video. And then all the information has to go into the description box that you have to type in. Like, it doesn't just pop up. You have to write it. So yeah, here we go. 10 to 15 hours for one of her videos. So it, in a span of time, it's a couple of days or a week, depending on what else I have to do. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's surprising how much it takes. Like, if you saw my setup right now, and I am going to show you guys how I've changed my filming area. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different lights on. 5. And I have 3 different cameras. I have for different reasons, some for pictures, some for vlogging, some for video. Then I also have a new mic, which I am going to set up. It's like a boom mic. So I have better acoustic. Like, I mean, there are acoustic tiles on the ceiling. Again, I love it, but it's just, there's a lot. I did not take a class. A lot of it I learned on my own. A lot of it I learned by trial and error, where I did stuff and it was terrible. A lot of it I learned from people like Sophia or Michelle. I would ask them questions, not for print beauty. I've asked a lot of questions of a lot of people. I did go on Skillshare to learn Final Cut Pro, how to edit myself. But I basically taught that to myself. Filming, I have always taken a lot of pictures during my life, so I knew about cameras, like that I knew. But I have been, anytime I come across a photographer or a filmer, like a professional, I'm always like, I ask a million questions. Yeah, I mean, yep. There you go. 15 hours. Yeah, because you have different lines, right? Because I know some people are going to be like, I don't care, but there are different, you can have an audio feed, you can have visual feeds, you can have them together, you can have them separate. You can edit those video and audio feeds to change them. Like, if I wanted to, I could go back in and change the colors of this video. I could change the audio of this video. You can have several different cameras set up so that you have 3 different or 4 different angles, and then you can edit those different video feeds. People who have more professional, I'm not really at that level yet. And to be honest, I'm not going to invest money in those types of cameras and those types of editing obligations until I have more subscribers bringing in more revenue, because it will cost, I will have to invest in an editor at that point. I will have to get someone to help me. There's just no way. If you have that many feeds, it's going to take twice as long to edit a video, which is 30 hours. And I don't have that. Not at the moment. Yeah. Sophia and I are tired. Like, every time we get together, it's so funny. We're always just like, let's just sit down and have some dinner. She has way more energy than I do, but yeah, it can be a lot. But again, it's worth it. Totally worth it. It's just, we are so tired. We are so tired. Okay. The next winner is, that's just laughing to myself here. Irene Shelley, and Shelley is spelled Shelley. And this is the next to last. 4. Thank you for the person just said, for Tara. I have changed the lighting. It is more natural. I actually am in front of an incredibly large window now. I always had natural light coming in. Right now, you're not having natural light. It's 8 o'clock at night in New England. So in the winter, there's no natural light anywhere. But in the summer and during the day when I film, because I always film earlier in the day so that there's natural light. You will get full on natural light coming in. That was part of the reason I changed things up so you can have that. But I will say, doing that, there's pros and cons. The pros are, like, if you live where Sophia lives, there's sun all the time. If you live where I live, you know, there are days that it's just dismal and the natural light is just like, ugh. So, but this is as natural as it can get without sunlight coming in. The lights that I invested in are very good lights. They were a little pricey, but they're what professional film studios use. And the boom mic that I bought is too. It's the same mic they recorded Thriller with, supposedly. Now, this is back in the day. So, guys, they've improved. There's better mics now, but it's a boom mic. It's going to come up like a boom mic type of thing. I have to learn how to use it because it comes with like this big control thing, which I haven't quite figured out yet. That's going to be interesting. But anyway, I'm working on it. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are sweet. Okay, so one last winner. Let's see. And that is Kathy Davis 8212 and number 12. Yay! That's it. That's everyone. My goodness, I did that in 52 minutes. I'm actually very proud of myself. So, guys, yes, drum roll. If I could remember where the sounds are, I have sounds on here. I just don't remember where they are right now. Hold on. My media assets. Where are my sounds? I have sounds. Here we go. I have applause. Here we go. Okay. So the 2026, I do really appreciate everyone giving me feedback on the last video. I do have very specific plans about how I'm going to be doing the channel. Don't worry, things aren't going to change drastically for all of you who like everything exactly the way it is. But the background is going to change. Like I said, I'm in the process. I got to move stuff around by myself. It takes me a little longer. But I am going to be picking up more things in the luxury arena that, like this spring Dior collection. Again, I didn't get all of it, where I was just like, I'm probably not going to like this. And I got it anyway, so that you guys can see it. And, you know, I'm glad you could catch a live. And I'm going to do more lives, and I'm going to have more vlogs because I've heard from all of you. And I'm going to have what it's going to basically be, and I'll set this out in a video, is specific types of videos that will go up. There will be like new release videos. There will be update videos. There will be pre-release videos. There will be one a month of like a handbag video. And I'm going to go through the handbags that I have in my collection and tell you why you shouldn't buy the bag. So I'll specifically show you the bag, talk about the pros and cons of the bag, and talk about what the structure is, what the leather's like, what others have said about that type of bag, so that you can understand the ins and outs and in-depth knowledge about a particular bag. These are luxury, expensive bags, so that you can get an idea of what they are. And I will have just one of those a month. So that will be the handbag video. And I will talk about, you know, the different aspects of the bag. I will have fashion, you know, strewn in here and there. And I will still be doing my update videos where I talk about fashion topics. There's one I'm going to be doing very soon about what happened in 2025 and what we hope to see in 2026. So, Ellie, hopefully send all your good vibes if you don't mind. She's going to see her doctor for her checkup tomorrow. So hopefully it goes well. Do not forget to go over to Sophia's channel now or in 5 minutes, because she's going to go live and talk about all the great stuff that's coming. And like I said, the things that we're going to see very soon, Chanel is coming the 6th. Dior is already here. Hermes is going to have a foundation, and I definitely will try it because I'm interested in seeing that. Tom Ford, I don't know what they're doing, but I will continue to keep you updated, and we will continue to roll on. And I will be taking all your feedback from the video that went up today and making sure I shape 2026 to the best of my abilities to what you guys are looking for. So with that, Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. Congratulations to all of the winners. And like I said, I will have all details, I promise, about exactly who won, how it's spelled, and what you won coming up soon. Bye, everyone.